Hey guys, welcome back. We have the XYZ and Link Festival, a combination festival actually, here that is going on right now. As always, you can earn all the gems. You should earn up to 5,500 medals here to get all the gems at least. We also have a second event this month, like they basically always do or have done in the past. We also get as a reward a completely new mate space, which is really nice actually if you ask me. But what I want to show you today are the top best decks, the 3 best decks that you can take to this event. There are a lot of good decks that you can play right here, and the first one I want to show you here is actually a Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul is basically completely untouched. There's nothing really missing here because we can combine XYZs together with links, obviously. You can see right here we have a space for a lot of non-engine. You could go ahead and play Effect Valor here. You could also play something else. We have the Ash Blossoms, we have the Ghost spells that you obviously want to play because they are Earth and the Ash Blossoms are Fire. There's no Maxi in this event, so that's nice. An event without the Maxi. We are playing the Kashtira package here, just to have this Earth and this Fire, and so you can search this Earth Fire combination here if you want to. We obviously play triple Vanquish Soul Raisin. One Vanquish Soul Pantera can sometimes come up to destroy an opponent's spell trap. We have the Vanquish Soul Dr. Madlove, the searcher for the spell trap in the deck, whereas the Vanquish Soul Raisin is the searcher for the monsters in the deck. Then we have a Gialong, which you could also bump up to 3 if you wanted to, honestly. A very good card that for 2 fires shown in the hand searches you everything from the deck. We have 2 Bestials here just because they are dark, and that's quite nice. We have the Vanquish Soul Heavy Borger, our dark deck can also draw a card. Keep in mind the second effect where you can burn your opponent for Earth Fire 1/5, which sometimes is enough to just end the game. And then we have double Vanquish Soul Caesar Valius here. The big boss monster that can destroy non-target, which is obviously very effective. We also have triple Small World in here, giving you the ability to search your core pieces as well as stake your soul, the starter card if you want to. You can special summon a card if you reveal a card in the hand with the same attribute. So if you reveal a Fire, for example, you can then special a Raisin. In this case, we have 1 Infinite Arms Durandal. To get to your Vanquish Soul stuff, we have 1 Pressure Plant Waste Off, the Soul Dust Devil, we have a Continue, triple Imperm just because it's so good, a Vanquish Soul Snow Devil, we have an Abyss Dweller that can sometimes come up, we have this Zodiac package here consisting of the Trident, the Borbo and the Chakanine. If you have 2 level 4s, you can climb up into the Trident, which basically has a quick effect pop, which is quite nice. We have a slow down the turn Baguska here. Then we have the Zeus package because we can play it. XYZ is allowed here. Fortunately, we have also access to the link stuff, so double Rock of the Vanquisher. This is, I think, one of the best decks in the entire event. We have Security Dragon, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Dark, because we will definitely see a lot of Darks in other decks, because the next one I will show you is also a very dark heavy one. You can play this combination of Underworld Goddess together with the Moon of the Closed Heaven. You don't need to. You can also put something else in here, whatever you have, whatever you want. But yeah, Vanquish Soul definitely one of the best decks in the entire event, just because you basically have everything available to you besides a Maxi, obviously, but nobody has it, so that's no problem. So let's hop right over to the next one. The next one I would recommend is Unchained, and once again we basically have everything. The only thing missing here, and that's actually a bit sad, but we have a replacement, is the fact that we can't play an SP Little Knight since she's banned in the event. This is a bit sad. Then again, we can end up on our DD Wave King High Caesar, you can end up on your Unchained Soul of Rage, and then normally where you would go Unchained Soul of Rage into SP Little Knight, you can now go ahead Unchained Soul of Rage into Nightmare Unicorn, which basically is the same as a Little Knight. You need to discard a card for that. It is a bit weaker, but it's okay. It's not the biggest problem here. You could also just end up on a Nightmare Griffin if you wanted to. You can, or you have the ability to place the Nightmare Griffin in the middle zone here on the board with the Unchained combo, which means that your opponent cannot activate the monster, the effects of special summon monsters that do not have an arrow that points to them, which is obviously very, very effective. Besides that, we are also able to play the Effect Valor here a bit more effectively than over in Vanquish Soul. Then again, if you see a lot of Vanquish Soul players on the ladder, you should think about playing Effect Valor, because obviously they can dodge everything with their Vanquish Soul quick effect monster hand effects. We have the Tour Guide from the Underworld, the best starter here, that gets you into Fiendish Rhino Warrior, which then gets you into Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, enabling all the other plays. We have triple Ash Blossom, obviously. We are playing 3 Unchained Twins Aruha, also one of the best starters that can also be special summoned from the hand. That is very effective, a good extender. We have 1 Twins Arkea, can be super nice if you have this. on your field, because this is a quick effect destroy anything, so you can dodge something. So for example, if your opponent wants to imperm your Unchained Twins Sar Armor, you could just quick effect chain destroy Sar Armor and then basically dodge the imperm or effect failure or whatever. So we are playing one Unchained Twins Zar Armor, then obviously Shavara, the best one that has been hit in the TCG 2-1. Maybe it will come back in the future. We have one Blue Dog here. We have one Big Boss Monster, Abominable Unchained Soul. You summon him, you discard one to destroy one non-target. Very nice. We have the DD Vice King package here together with the Dark Contract, where you can just go into your DD Vice King Deus Ex Machina, which can destroy a card on the field. Could be your own one, could be one of your traps. It could also be one of your opponent's cards. So if you start going second here, you can just use this to clear up the board a bit. Very effective. We have one Heavy Storm, which in this deck is especially nice because you can destroy your own traps or spells, thereby giving you the ability to summon Unchained monsters from your deck. We have triple Abomination's Prison, one Talents, one Pot of Prosperity, triple Thrust. Thrust also very good here, giving you the ability to set these traps. And then obviously, normally it's a bad thing that you can only set with the Thrust because you want to activate a card, obviously. But if you set your traps and then destroy them, then obviously you gain advantage. We have triple Dark Contract with the Gate and triple Infinite Impermanence, and then 2 of each of the traps. If you are missing like a few of the ultra rares, you could just go ahead and bump these traps up if you wanted to make it a bit more consistent. Definitely an option. We have double DD Wave King High Caesar, 2 special summon card negates and destruction, which are not once, so you can do it twice per turn. One of the best interruptions that you can establish here. We have the DD Wave King, the Zeus, obviously, the DD Divisor King Deus Machina. We have 2 Unchained Soul of Rage. We have 1 Dark. As I already said, Dark will probably be quite prevalent in this event. We have 1 Sprite Elf, always nice. We have 1 Muckraker from the Underworld, which you can also use to get stuff back, the Fiends from your graveyard. We have double Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama. If you only have 1, that's also fine, I guess. We have 1 Nightmare Unicorn to replace our SP Little Knight. We have Unchained Soul of Anguish, which you can use on your turn if you want to clear your opponent's board, linking away into possibly an Unchained Abomination, which can destroy cards. And then we have the Nightmare Griffin, which enables the Nightmare Griffin lock. So Unchained, I think, also extremely strong. The only thing missing is the SP Little Knight, which is why I think it's a bit worse maybe than the Vanquish Soul deck, just because one of the more important interaction parts is missing here. But then again, Unchained, super strong and one of the best decks for the event. And the last one I want to show you is Rakna Plant, which also is basically available at full power here. Not that expensive also, but yeah, you will need to understand the combo in order to play this at a good point. We have triple Sansi Genus Loka, triple Effect Veiler, 2 Drone and Lockbirds, 2 Rika Petal to start your Rika combo, the 3 Ragnaraka the Evil Seed, which starts your entire combo going into the Bloom and into your Ragnaraka Samurai Beetle. We have the 1 Sunseed Twin that you need, Lone Fire Blossom, which basically can go into any other plant monster in your deck. We have triple Ghost Dog and Snow Rabbit, triple Ash Blossom, then the 1 Ragnaraka Samurai Beetle. We have Primula, the Rika Fairy, Rika Princess here. You could bump up the Princess to 2 and maybe remove one of the ultra rare hand traps if you are missing them. We have Mudan, the Rika Fairy, as well as Snowdrop, the Rika Fairy. You can always bump up another Mudan or bump up another Rika Glamour if you need some exchange for hand traps here, but I would say playing the amount of hand traps that we are playing here is quite nice. Then again, if you don't have it, then you don't have it, and it's no big problem. You will still be able to finish this event. 1 Nip, just because Nip is nice. 2 Rika Glamour, and obviously nice against Unchained. If you see a lot of Unchained, then bump up the Nip, I would say. 1 Sunvine Sowing. We have Rika Concon, could also be 2 Rika Concons, 1 Ragnaraka Bloom. We have the counter package here of Called By and Crossout, triple Infinite Impermanence, and then 1 Rika Sheet, a very strong interruption. And then you can play the Ragnaraka Hunting Dance, which can be nice if you, for example, already have the Samurai Beetle in hand or the Bloom in hand. Then you could, for example, just search the Ragnaraka Hunting Dance, which is normally just a triple that says destroy 1, which is okay. We have 2 Rika Queen Stranna here, 1 Teardrop of the Rika Queen, triple the 3 Sun Avalos Dryas. We have Sunvine Healer 2. We have 1 Sunvine Thrasher, the guy that can basically kill your opponent on his next turn. We have 2 Aroma Seraphi Jasmine. We have 1 Ragnaraka Skeletal Soldier, 1 Sun Avalos Milias, Aloma Lilith, Rosemary, and then obviously the Bengal Lancer, the Resurgent. So I think these are 3 of the best decks that you can play right here, Vanquish Soul being the best one, then Unchained, and then a few steps down below the Rakna Plant deck. There are other decks, a lot of the decks that you can play right here, because we have XYZ, we have Link, and decks that have a combination of those, like the Ragnaraka Plant deck and also Vanquish Soul, are quite nice. But let me know in the comments what you are planning on playing. Let me know. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting a thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.